what the committee was specifically mandated to do. What were the core tasks and responsibilities, particularly if we talk about it in Indian context, the kind of diversity we have?
So one of the things that our government has been very keen on from the very beginning, right? Even our prime minister has spoken about it. The fact that AI has the potential to be very transformative for India, right? So one of the main things, the guiding principles given to us was, hey, look, we are not just looking for you to come up with a way to regulate AI, but also to make sure that we are able to get maximum use out of AI for the Indian context. Right? So what does it mean? Right? So for in India, so what are the things that we should be looking at? So when you talk about the AI policy for India, it is as much about enabling AI, responsible AI use and adoption, as it is about risk mitigation. So it is not just worry about long-term harms of the use of AI. We have to talk about that. We have to certainly make sure that there are the government has enough tools, right, to fight any potential harms that arise from both unintended but also malicious misuse of AI, right? And at the same time, we have to figure out where exactly India needs to invest in order to build the infrastructure, build the capacity, right, in order to adopt AI across the various sectors. It's not that this is the first document that talks about an AI policy for the country. The Niti Aayog had something out almost 10 years ago, where they
Yes.
identified the various sectors in which AI can potentially benefit India the most. They talked about education, they talked about manufacturing, they talked about agriculture, and so on and so forth. Right? So there were 5 areas in which they had already identified as sectors in which this can have the biggest impact. And of course, the India AI mission had been going on for a few years now, and they have been also been investing heavily in AI. So we wanted to have these guidelines be like a framework where the various efforts that we are already taking in terms of AI adoption and also provide a framework for addressing potential harms that come out of AI. So that was the mandate given to us. Don't make it just a such a restrictive guidelines that people are scared of using AI for solving problems. Right, at the same time, make sure you strike the right balance between innovation as well as risk mitigation.